Hello, hello, hello to everyone. Just kidding. That's my dorkiness. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Outside of Robbie's Closet, adjacent to Robbie's Closet, aka the Lakers / LeBron Hall of Fame. Lots of good stuff today. Thank you for tuning in. We're taking it pretty much exclusively Nike here. There's some Converse, but by proxy, that's Nike. We have 6 shoes, I believe, to get through. Today's theme is more of what I've actually been rocking. Lots of the times I have themes of like specific brands or what's been sent in, stuff like that. This is what has been on Robbie's feet over the past 5-6 days. Amongst other shoes, I've been trying to mix it up. Some honorable mentions didn't quite fit the motif. We're not going to mention them today. You'll see them soon in another episode. But let's get right to it. So, the star of the evening, and a shoe you've probably seen all over Sneaker History's Instagram feed today. If you've listened to the most recent podcast episode, you've also seen this shoe there too. This is the Converse Weapon CX. Bam! A very polarizing shoe. I watched Chris, aka Nightwing, give his take on this model, and he wished this also translated down to here. Me, on the other hand, feel a little bit differently about it. For starters, old 80s basketball shoes, this thing released originally in 1986, have such a thin cup outsole, midsole, tooling, whatever. It's so flat, it's so boring. The Weapon had a little texture back here on the 86 model's heel, but ultimately, there's no pizzazz. It's boring. These here have taken cues from a couple different designers. I think Sakai specifically, but it has double sole here. You have a nice EVA foam, kind of a brick of rubber here on the medial side, which isn't going to really help with comfort, but it is going to give you stability and help Converse's new CX foam do what it does. You'd be swishing all over the place if it didn't have this thick piece of rubber. But such a clean shoe. Easy design to rock. I told this to Nick yesterday. This is kind of like a Kobe 6 heel clip or a Nike Hyperdunk heel clip back here. I'm thinking 2008, 2010, that range. It's fun seeing old shoes come back with design features within other newer models. So here you have the Converse Y-bar. That here gave you stability around the ankle. The nylon tongue. Everything tooling up is OG with great materials. It feels nice. It's thick. The collar is not overly padded. There's some padding there, but there's not too much going on. On the outsole, you can see the CX branding. Very clean. I wore these around today for errands. Here's the CX insole. Very nice. It's like softer than React, harder than Lunar Lawn. It's an interesting tech. That's going to be featured in a lot of upcoming Converse models. This is the first shoe though. Very, very nice. Big fan. I'm going to rock these. I was talking to my homie Adrian about them. These with some black pants, maybe a flannel or a black top. Just go murdered out or lumberjack from the nipples up, and you'll be killing it with this shoe. Such a great, just modern take on an old design. Next up, it's going to be all Nike and Jordan. All Nike subsidiaries today. Let's go with the one in the front. Fresh out of 1987. The box might remind you of something. This was a great box. I love when Nike does fun boxes, man. I don't like when they do the half size, like Air Max 90 boxes. Those piss me off. Like I said, originally released in 1987, we have the one, the only the Air Max 1. What needs to be said about this shoe? It is perfect. It is timeless. It is university red. I almost said varsity red. University red. Mine are quite clean still. I am anal retentive about it when it comes to shoes like this. I walk gingerly. I went and got a beer with a friend this weekend. Threw these on knowing that there's going to be no foot obstacles for me to deal with. Love this shoe. This is the 2017 Retro. Also released in 2018. And it's funny how that happens. It's happened a couple times where a shoe will release at two different intervals. And I love when you get a second chance to buy a great shoe. Resale's kind of stupid on them. Toe box, I don't know if you can see it there. It dips in a little more than I would like. Fantastic shoe though. This thing will forever be in the collection. These are the kind of shoes where I really do believe that there needs to be availability 365. Because here's why. I'm going to close the box. One last parting thought. I would wear this shoe weekly. I would wear this shoe like it owed me money if I knew I can get another pair on a Wednesday or a Sunday afternoon, anytime I wanted. If I can get a pair of anniversary Air Max 1s any time of the year, these would be on foot 24/7. I don't do that because I don't know when this quality will be coming back. I don't want to mess that up because they are so buttery. Damn, it, that's a good looking shoe. Love that shoe. Let's just keep it Air Max, right? These are fun. I don't want another pair here to fall off as I try to grab them. These are the Air Max 97 Nintendo 64 joints. These are super fun. This is what it looks like when you do a collab without having consent from that brand and going crazy. So on this tongue, it says power, like the power button on the front of your N64. This one says reset. If you look at the shoe itself, yellow, green, blue, red. What do those all combine to make? Directional pad buttons, baby. Can't beat that. The shoe is so clean. Look at this feature. If you've had an old, or even you still have a Nintendo 64 and you have the original boxes to your games, the rating system will have that kind of logo. They put Air Max, designed in 1997. Woo! I believe the N64 came out in 96 though. Maybe it was 97. But I think the Nintendo 64 came out in 1996. I could be wrong though. You got 3 little dots there on the tongue. And then all throughout the midguard, I've been watching Thor movies. All around the mudguard, you can see the little triangles that are meant to pay homage to the C-pad. Look at that. That's out of this world. That's a fantastic shoe. Great shoe. I believe these came out in 2019. The homie Cody, I believe, did the color on these. Great shoe. That was the grocery store. That was a grocery store run right there. So the shoe that kept falling, I had these on for like 8 minutes today. I thought I was going to be able to go outside and play some basketball outdoors. I was incorrect. Portland's been raining on and off nonstop. These shoes fit a little tight, so I figured I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to lace them up tight, and I'm going to go play on an outdoor basketball hoop like a LeBron 8 Retro was meant to be, and it just wasn't meant to be today. I got a size 13 in the Hardwood Classic, and that fits way better for everyday lifestyle use. I need to get a Lazy Susan and like put it on my lap so I can just rotate the shoe down here. That'd probably be best instead of putting it over my face and holding it. I'm just going to do this. There's all this empty space right here. I'm going to hold the shoe up here. So, fantastic shoe. Materials, A1. I think I talked about this in another episode of my closet. I like how even moving it like this, you can see the full-length Air Max Tech looking gorgeous. Originally released in 2010. retroed in 2020, Christmas time, and Laker colorway. Pew! Fantastic. I don't like the tongue. It feels rubbery, but outdoor basketball shoe, you want to stomp in something heavy that's really not all that heavy. When you think about it, it's not that bad of a shoe in terms of weight and size, girth. It's a very good shoe. So you can definitely stomp on these outdoors. A lot of people won't be playing in these. A lot of people don't play in LeBron retros. A lot of people don't wear LeBron retros. They just buy them trying to resell them like an a-hole. So got these at retail. Shout out Centre, Dallas. Great shoe. I love these. Man. What I do have to say though, so the heel, Nike was on some shit back in it, and it makes sense. There's a heavy divot that your heel locks into when you step into these. And it's kind of like a hook. Like you can really hook, you can do this with any shoe, really, when you think about it. But you can really, the shoe sits back. Like see this plastic part right here? The shoe makes your foot sit all the way back into here. So this kind of puts tension on your Achilles tendon. I don't like that about them. I never have. That's been a weird thing about the LeBron 8. But end all, be all, fantastic shoe. Second from last, these are not the retro from this year. I believe I got these in 2014 from a Foot Locker on a random ass day when I called in sick from work that day. I just wanted to go shopping and they had my size. I bought them. The only Huarache Robbie will ever need. I don't like Huaraches. These are cool. The Scream Green, I think, literally the Scream Green with this blue. I wonder what Robbie wore today. Just saying. The t-shirt matches the fit. Flawless execution. Flawless colorway. This 2014 has a really soft leather heel. Pardon me. Leather toe box. And I want to say it's more supple than this year's retro, or maybe it was last year's. I'm not 100% certain on that. But these are just crazy construction. I keep wanting to look down from the camera and just take them in instead of looking at the camera and enjoying the feed that way. But originally released in 1991, Have You Hugged Your Feet, the Huarache Basketball. A lot of innovative shoes out here. So, Hugging Your Feet, 1991. Full-length Air Max in 1997. Flywire and full-length Air Max in 2010. Wherever I put the Air Max 1, first visible Air Max shoe. Lots of cool shit, man. I will always respect the hug. I do love the wings of the Huarache. You can rock them really loose. These have never been relaced. I laced these in 2014, and they've been sitting that way ever since. But the booty construction really does make it so you slide them on. Nick Engvall's a fan of easily wearable shoes. Easy in, easy out. That's an easy in, easy out shoe. The last shoe is a big old Jordan box. These shoes I wore probably 2 weeks ago, but I've had them this out on my shelf because they make me so damn happy. That's what makes me happy about shoes. When I get happy about shoes. These are the Jordan 5 What The. These are the Air Jordan 5 What The's. What the else do I need to say? I'd argue nothing else. Fantastic shoe. A loud shoe. Red. Yellow. Trying to get... Oof. Sometimes you gotta stop. Sometimes you just have to show some caution, baby. Damn. I love how this one has the Bel Air liner I like how this one has the Army Sunset Orange. It's either the Army or Sunset Orange. Oh my God, I didn't even realize this till I looked again. Oh, so the liner of the yellow pair, maybe, I'm going to go do some research. I'll follow back up. I think it was the Army pair. There's Air Jordans on the sock liner. 17, 16, 19, 1, 13, 8, 5, 6. Let me see if I can get in close. I'm going to crawl to you. That's how much I need to show you this. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Girl, look at that body. I work out. I can't stay in focus with it. Man. That's why I've kept these shoes out for a week and a half. That's why these shoes make me happy. Crap like that. So good. All non-OG colorways in this shoe. Nothing OG about it. And I think the Jordan 5 has historically lent itself beautifully to bold and interesting colorways. Again, Bel Air here. Tokyo. Obviously Raging Bull. Shanghai. There's so many. White metallics. Fuck, man. Green beans. So I think one of these are Sunset Orange and the other one is Army Green. Whew. Love it. I'm going to keep just staring at this shoe like this and doing nothing else because I love it so much. I love this Jordan. 1990, the last shoe worn by the loser version of Michael Jordan. Finally busted that nut in 1991. This was the shoe though. I like 5s more than 6s. In hand, on a shelf, in a museum, the 5 might be my favorite model. On my feet, not my favorite. I wore these with some black shorts. They're super loud, so you got to keep it real low key. Love that shoe though. Few things make me happier than a really fun pair of Jordans. And this is a roller coaster of fun every time I put them on. You guys tuning in to be here with me is a roller coaster of love for my heart. Do what you will with that statement. Maybe it made sense. Maybe it didn't. I appreciate you holding it down here outside of Robbie's closet. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Instagram Live, thank you for being here yet again. Make sure you check out the podcast. I missed my hand, so I went wrist. I'm going to do this. Make sure you like and subscribe, like I said. Follow at Sneaker History. Tell a friend. Help me get this out there. Great time. Great energy. Love you. Peace.